All right, so about 12 hours after I did my last video about just the state of the game, and one of the sections was that I wanted more communication from them, dev blog, stuff like that. Before that, we hadn't really heard anything since launch, essentially. So I think they had a dev blog that they released on the launch day or close to, but nothing really after that. Everything's just been like little tweets here and there and that kind of thing. But I woke up today, and I believe at something like 11:45 p.m. Eastern time last night, they dropped a dev blog. So it's on their Discord. I don't know if they've put it anywhere else yet. I don't know if they are going to tweet about it. I don't know if they do. I don't even think they have a YouTube channel as far as I know. I was kind of looking for stuff and I couldn't find anything, but I don't know if they're going to do anything outside the Discord. So I thought I'd do this video. I probably would have anyway, but just for those of you who aren't in the Discord, so you guys can see what's going on as well. Now, this will be my first time reading it. I haven't looked at it yet, so you're going to get my honest opinions as we go. Yeah, I'll read through it and we'll kind of go from there, see what we got going on. So switch on over to the Discord here. And yeah, let's see. So yeah, this was yesterday at 11:45 p.m. So they dropped this when I was fast asleep. Actually, I was just waking up shortly after this. But anyway, thanks to your incredible support, Marvel Mystic Mayhem reached #1 on the iOS free game download charts in 14 regions and surpassed 1 million downloads worldwide. We're truly grateful to have you on this journey with us. With global launch behind us, we're excited to share a deeper look at what's coming next, from weekly updates to major version content, new heroes, and long-term seasonal roadmap. Let's take a look at what's ahead. So a bunch of this is what I said. We'd like to see well, I say we, but I assume you guys too, but a roadmap so we know there's a future for the game. Just an idea of what's coming so we can get excited for things. So upcoming updates. What content updates are coming in the near future? The following is our current update schedule for July. Infinite Mayhem will receive new updates every Friday. July 7th, which is that today? I think that's today. Marks the debut of Game of Conchu, a brand new roguelike mode that offers varied experiences each run. So that should be going live in a little less than 40 minutes from the time I'm recording this. So we'll get to check that out. July 10th, we're officially launching the uniform functionality. Players can expect new uniforms to be introduced regularly after the system goes live. Now, we don't know anything about this as far as I'm aware. The only thing I knew of was in here, in your profile, in the dream log, there's something about collected hero uniforms. Now, there's probably going to be some power associated with this. If I had to guess, just the fact that there's a collection and everything, but we'll see. We'll find out about that in about 3 days. We back. July 17th, a mysterious collaboration event will go live featuring a new storyline, unique stages, and 4 new playable characters. Stay tuned to our official channels for the latest updates. I wonder if that could be the Fantastic Four. That's going to bring up some other issues that I don't know if they address in here, but we'll see. July 31st, we'll enter the next themed version, expanding the story and content available to players. So we've got essentially an entire month of not really a lot of content right now. So we'll see what these other things do along the way, but we got to wait until the end of the month to get any real new story content. So we'll see how that goes. Update cadence. What is the long-term update rhythm for Marvel Mystic Mayhem? Starting from July, a new themed version will be released every 6 weeks, so a month and a half. Each major version will unlock a new dreamscape zone where players can rescue trapped heroes and explore unique nightmare environments. Now, they say rescue trapped heroes. That was the dreamscape, right? We did have different story modes, right? That we unlocked them in here. We unlocked them in the story. So we were able to unlock armor here. Who else do we get? Black Knight, Moon Knight came from this. Do we get one in every one? We got Bullseye here, not Scarlet Witch, but yeah, I don't think we're getting, we're not getting any characters here. So when they say, what did they say? Rescue trapped heroes. I don't know if it's going to be like that where we get others, but we'll see. Each theme version will typically include a new story chapter and 2 to 3 new playable heroes. So if they're saying every 6 weeks we're getting one of these themed versions, meaning 2 to 3 new characters every month and a half, they're really going to have to do something with the resources. Like, that's ridiculous. That is going to be, it's already going to be difficult to keep up with characters and stuff like that. If they're doing 2 to 3 every month and a half, that's gonna be crazy. So they are very, very much going to have to address that, but we'll see what happens. A new challenge stage and a new Nightfall boss depending on the main story of the version. So that's good that we're going to get more Nightfall bosses. As of right now, we've had the 2. I don't know if we're going to just go back to the eyeball again next, or if this is going to fall into line. Well, no, it shouldn't, because they're saying July 31st will be the next one, right? So we'll probably have one more phase of the eye, and then maybe a new one with the new version. We'll see. Moving on from there, character releases. How often will new playable characters be released? We aim to release 2 to 3 new characters with every major version, tied closely to the evolving story. These characters will typically include both 3 and 2-star characters. In addition, special themed events may occasionally adjust the release rhythm of new characters. Version 1.0 launched with 26 playable characters. With the recent addition of Captain America, there are now 27 playable characters. Starting from the special event on July 17th, 4 more characters will be introduced through the rest of the month. So again, like, we don't know if there's going to be free ways to obtain any of these or whatever, but there's going to be a number of issues here. Again, it's already hard enough to do polls to get characters, but then some of the dupes for characters, their Soul Saga stuff, is actually pretty damn powerful and extremely useful. That's going to be even harder to get. Plus, they're going to be diluting the pool. So those characters you do want, the duplicates you do want, are going to be even more difficult to get. So I don't know how this is going to shape up, but so far they're not addressing this, the major issue of resources, while increasing the amount of characters we're getting. So I worry. I briefly scanned ahead here and I didn't see anything about addressing the resources, so we'll see. Where are we here? Story progression. How is the story of Marvel Mystic Mayhem structured? Season 1 of Marvel Mystic Mayhem centers around the arc titled Crown of Nightmares. The season is planned to unfold across 8 themed versions, each spaced 6 weeks apart. So the whole season is going to be what? I don't want to do the math. What did they say? They said 8 themed versions, each 6 weeks apart. Somebody do the math on that. What is that? I'm trying to do it in my head real quick. 8. So that's like 12 months. Is that a whole year? Am I mathing that right? I'm gonna do it on my calculator real quick so I don't look like a goofball. 6 times 8. I don't know. I'm just gonna say a year. I don't feel like doing the math, even on a calculator. I think it's about a year. So they plan a season to be a year? Am I crazy? Whatever it is, it's gonna be a while. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. That's a long time for a single season. Where are we? Nightmare, empowered by the crown of nightmare. Nightmare, the person, empowered by the crown of nightmares, has gained control over reality. The heroes must now journey across distorted dream realms to challenge his rule and search for a way to restore order. We've also begun work on the narrative design for season 2, and we look forward to sharing more when the time is right. New gameplay systems. Are there any other gameplay systems in development? Yes. In addition to the upcoming content mentioned above, we're also working on several gameplay systems that will be introduced in the future updates. Alliance War. So that was something I brought up in my other video. So one of a couple possible alliance things anyway. Super Flow Challenge, whatever that is. Solo mode. Whatever that means. I don't know if that's going to be like an entire like story arc or something where you can only bring one character or whatever. The entire game is solo mode right now, so I really don't know what that necessarily means. These modes are in active development and will expand gameplay variety in later stages. Future outlook. This is just the beginning. We're incredibly grateful for your support and excited to keep building Marvel Mystic Mayhem together. New bosses, systems, heroes, and storylines on the way. Our goal is to create a living world that grows with our community. We encourage your feedback and community engagement as we continue to develop and expand the world of Marvel Mystic Mayhem. So again, there is nothing in there, unfortunately, that addresses the current major issue of resources. So they talk about adding more characters, but they don't talk about the fact that it's difficult to acquire characters right now, and resources, keys, gems are very difficult to come by. So I don't know, maybe they'll address that more soon. But again, the problem is you can't wait forever. You need to address stuff. I don't want to say immediately, but immediately. If you don't address shit, people are going to leave. And you're not going to get them back. So I'm really hoping that they follow up on this with the resource topic specifically. That is probably the biggest issue in the game right now. The second one is kind of content. They sort of addressed it there. They do have stuff coming. Whether that's going to be a solution to the current content issue, that's yet to be seen. We'll find out again in about a half an hour. This game of Khonshu thing, this roguelike mode, how much that's going to add to the game. But I have a feeling even if it is new and fresh content, the rewards for it are probably going to be limited, and we're going to be right back on that other major issue of resources. So we'll see what happens. There's some okay stuff there. They're at least talking about the future. That's good. They have a plan. But they're gonna have to step their game up. In my opinion, they gotta get their shit going. And then again, address that resource issue. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's that. I'm gonna get ready to try this game of Khonshu thing here shortly. I don't know if I'll do a video on it. I don't know if it's gonna warrant a video, but we'll see. But yeah, hopefully you guys got something out of that. If you're not in the Discord, at least you can kind of see what they have planned. And yeah, we'll see how things go forward. But thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one.